According to the White House, the president receives 40,000 to 100,000 letters, cables, emails, and faxes every week. They're all read, although not necessarily by the president. Thank you very much, and good morning. I want to begin by recognizing a couple of people who are here this morning. Lisa Litton, who was my editor at National Geographic, and Margaret Johnson, who did such a spectacular job of research. Thanks to them, writing this book, Dear Mr. President, was a lot of fun. On April 6, 1789, John Langdon, who was the president of the U.S. Senate, wrote a letter to George Washington officially informing him that he had been elected to the highest office in the land. That letter, at least arguably, is the first letter ever received by a president of the U.S. On November 6, 1998, John Glenn wrote to Bill Clinton telling him about a trip he was making. The message from Glenn is utterly unremarkable. Glenn tells the president, thanks for seeing us off. We're having a good time. Give my regards to the missus. I look forward to seeing you soon. What is remarkable is that the message, which is an email, was sent from the Space Shuttle Discovery orbiting the Earth. Those two messages, John Langdon's handwritten letter, which is rich in the rhetorical flourishes of the 18th century, and John Glenn's email, which is rich in the chain of numbers and letters that are the DNA of cyberspace, those two messages illuminate a long epistolary affair between president and public that's now well into its fourth century and shows no sign of letting up. According to the White House, the president receives 40,000 to 100,000 letters, cables, emails, and faxes every week. They're all read, although not necessarily by the president, and most of them eventually wind up in the collections of the National Archives. And those form the subject of this book, which incorporates 87 messages to the president. Well, the question, obviously, is what are we to make of all of this? What do these letters tell us? Well, first of all, for one thing, the letters are a very compelling window into the issues and problems that people care about. To cite just one example, it's possible to trace the whole tangled story of relations between black and white in America just by reading letters people have written to the White House. In 1864, a woman named Annie Davis, a black woman from Bel Air, Maryland, wrote to Abraham Lincoln asking a very simple question: am I a slave or am I free? Annie Davis wanted to visit her family on the eastern shore of Maryland, and her mistress had told her, no, you can't go. Annie Davis writes to Lincoln asking, can I go? Am I a free woman, or does this other woman still own me and control my life? Well, as it happened, Annie Davis was not a free woman. The Emancipation Proclamation had been issued, but it didn't apply to Maryland. And it wasn't until a new state constitution was enacted a few months later that Annie Davis became free.